everybody, thank you so much for watching today. Today I've got another small build, and though I was inspired by the new potion brewer's house and market, this is actually just going to be a greenhouse build that can be used for many different houses or design ideas. So it is very versatile. I didn't end up like building a lot with the potion stuff. I just thought I wanted to make a greenhouse for kind of an alchemist, and therefore it can be used for like here maybe Sally, because I've had a little garden for her before for like potion making ingredients. It could be used for Merlin. You know, you could just make a nice little witchy area. If you don't have this little potion brewer's house, you don't need it. There's all kinds of other houses or designs, and I'm sure you're going to be building some, because not everybody's able to buy all the premium shop houses, but we have all this really nice Star Path stuff. So I do really love how this turned out. I think it's a great little build, and I hope that you also enjoy it. So I'm building here in the Forgotten Lands, in this like top corner next to the Sunlit Plateau. I thought that was a good space that I needed to fill, and I wanted to see if I could make a wide enough greenhouse here to make it work, and then also have maybe a nice view out to the Sunlit Plateau. But anyway, so I started placing the walls down and realized like I can't get too wide. So what I did was clip a couple of the archway doorways together so I could get the width that I wanted. So you'll see on this side in the front, I clipped two of the archways together so that it creates three small doors or walkways, like openings. And then on this side, I'm going to end up clipping them together again to create two openings, just so that I can get the right width that I want. I'm still planning on making my tips and tricks videos for the video for these walls. I just haven't had time yet, and I'm still kind of playing with them, so I'm just kind of still finding out some more things, so trying to take notes of that stuff. But you can see here also I clipped one of the other walls together with you know, another wall, just to get it to stick out the same length, so that I could meet up the entrance here. And you can see how I'm clipping together those two walls and then these two archways. See how I'm moving that wall right into the wall next to it, so it overlaps, so I can have the length of wall that I want. And then you can see these archways clipped together. I have three doorways here, and then these ones clipped together, I have two. I really love how that turned out. I was so happy that it worked, and it just also makes me feel like you know, there's so much more possibilities to these walls than you might think. So I did kind of go through that part of it really slow, so you could see exactly how I put these walls together. But that's the full wall build. I'll put a couple gazebos in later, or kind of on the outside. So I just started putting some pathing down, but I did want to actually grow some plants here because I thought they look really good, you know, and we can't really get them any other way like that. So I just made a few little 4 square plots kind of down the middle, because I also wanted enough room on the outsides for, you know, tables, and to fill it up with potted flowers and working areas and things like that. So I did put these gazebos overhanging the entranceways, and I had stepped away for something and stopped recording, and I forgot to start recording when I came back. So I'm just gonna slowly I'm just gonna slowly kind of go through the speed build part of adding everything back. So I deleted it, and now I'm just undoing it so you can see all the stuff I added. So just little tables, little decor items, flowers, and some of this will change as I kind of finish up. And then over here, instead of growing some other options, I put in the mushrooms, because I thought, well, that's a good Alchemist ingredient there. So you can see I wanted to use a mixture of tables, table colors, and table heights, and I was trying to get different heights of plants and things to have a just variation of heights and look very like full and stacked in there. So I added some different flower beds, a lot of different little flower pots, different sizes. I didn't fill every space because I wanted to add some droppable items, like things that I wanted to go grab. And so you can see I use the new Star Path items, the little garden tools and potion stuff. And here I'm just growing some random plants. The thing I love most about my like farming island is that I can see the plants there, you know, so I can see what they look like when they grow. So I did a bunch of random ones. I really like how that turned out. I wanted to use some taller ones. So now I'm dropping just potions and different forageables that I think would look good and be good, you know, ingredients possibly for a potion. So just dropped a bunch of those and I'm gonna place them all over the rest of the tables and take out anything that I don't like. So after I finished all my inside details, I wanted to add some lighting and I thought some colored lighting would look really cool coming through these like stained glass walls, and it does here at night. So I did put some purple ones on the outside because I really like how that looks, and then I used a couple green ones because they're a smaller footprint, a lot easier to fit inside. I also didn't really want to see a, a lot of the lamppost, so I ended up putting some outside here, and then I covered them with some trees like best I could, which I do like that, but also I'm kind of wondering if I want to keep the trees like overhanging into the greenhouse or not. I do like it for now, but you know, we'll see. I kind of, it's kind, you can see it kind of clipping through the walls, which I think is fine. But anyways, I do really like the light colors here, especially in Forgotten Lands. And then I just put some pathing down to kind of finish up the outside, and I'll just walk through it. And I really love how it turned out. And that's my little alchemy greenhouse for now. You know, I might extend it or build another one, you know, depending, because I really had fun with this one. Let me know if you might build something similar, maybe personalize it for somebody like Sally or Merlin or Ursula or, you know, many others, or just some random person we don't have, but maybe yourself. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. And have the most wonderful rest of your day.